Hey everybody, welcome back to Looks with Ariel. I know that a lot of channels kind of have their name for their followers or fans or whatever you want to call them. So I think I'm going to kind of maybe try it out and call maybe the people who watch this and subscribe and whatever, the Looky-Loos. I feel like that's kind of a fun little nickname and it just kind of fits with the channel name that I have here of Looks with Ariel. So yeah, welcome back, Looky-Loos. I'm Ariel. So I think I'm going to try something different this video, because I kind of just use the same face products and everything. I'm just going to go ahead and do my face off camera and then come back and show you guys the eye look. But before we get into that, I know I promised last video that I would have the new Morphe brushes, but they got delayed in the mail. Like I said last video, we kind of had some civil unrest here in the city, so that's kind of been delaying UPS and USPS shippings and all that stuff. So it's going to take a little bit longer to get here than I expected, but that's okay. I have these brushes I have, and we'll just live with it. So yeah, we'll just take a beat, and then I'll just come back with my eye look. Alright, welcome back. So I don't know if you can see or tell the difference. Probably you can, because I'm horribly crazy looking when I don't have makeup on. Got my contour going a little bit here, looking a little bit better, I'm a little bit more precise. Clean canvas for the eye look today. So I kind of wanted to try a cut crease, and my initial idea was supposed to be more of like a soft kind of glam look, but then I started looking at hair colors and stuff like that because I'm supposed to be getting my hair done soon, and I fell in love with the deep violet brown kind of look. So if I can turn this, and my hair looks a little bit darker than it actually is, but if I can turn this into like a brown with like a nice like violet tint to it, it's gonna look really nice. So that inspired me today to go for more of the purple looks. So I'm gonna try to go with these three colors here, and it also inspired me to try a cut crease. I've never done a cut crease, so we're just gonna learn something new here together today, I guess. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. Okay, so again, because I don't have the Morphe brushes, I'm just going to use the brushes I've been using. So I have the Anastasia brush here. It's got a nice little blending brush here, so we're going to try to go with that deeper, darker purple shadow here, and I have my little cheat sheet here to show me what colors they are. So that color is Escape. So we're just going to use that shade here, and we're going to dip in here just, we're going to go all across the eye here. I think that's going to make it look really nice. We're just going to go just above, I guess, above the crease. I'm still learning terminology here. I've kind of just been like one of those girls who says above the lid, above the eye, like, because I don't know the official term for it. But we're learning together every day here, you know? So we're blending that out. Maybe make it a little bit darker in the crease. Make it look really nice. And because I cut out like the whole face portion, I think we're going to try both eyes today, just because we have more time now, and because eyes don't always turn out the same. I've already learned that with you guys as far as the eyeliner goes. So let's try to do this with both eyes and see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm going to cover this crease brush. I think that's the term for it. Gonna cover that with the NARS concealer in shade Affogato. This was just like a trial size I picked up at Sephora, but I'm gonna use this to cut the crease with it. I kind of was looking for more of like a white color, but I couldn't really find any, so this was about as good as it's gonna get. And I have to apologize, I'm not using the camera to do this. I'm using the mirror and the James Charles mini palette just because it's much more easy for me to look. Okay, so I think we got that cut out pretty nice, and before that dries, We're going to use that same brush we just used, and we're going to dip into the lighter shade called Single. And we're just going to go right over that color. And I used to just use the concealer to go over, or to go under shimmers, but I've discovered it can be used for multiple things. And I know it doesn't necessarily have to be used in this instance just because the two colors are very similar, but I don't know. I just wanted to try something, see if I could do it and kind of go the safe route with it versus just going with like purple up above the crease and then like a crazy orange on the lid. Like, I just wanted to be safe today, guys. They kind of look similar in shades. Maybe that's just me. So maybe let's try to build up that brown a little, or that purple a little bit more. Just so we can really get that difference in the two color shades. I went 2 weekends ago with my mom to go get her nails done. Or actually more like a month ago to get her nails done. And I wore like a really pretty eye look with the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright palette. And I asked her, I was like, can you tell that there are 3 different colors on my lids? And she was like, absolutely not. So maybe my blending is that good, or I'm not doing it right. I don't know what's going on, but or they were just 2 very similar shades, like these two. I don't know. But in person, I will tell you that this looks pretty nice so far. So once again, we're going to go ahead and cover that crease brush, or packing, I don't even know what this is, but we're just going to use that brush and cover with the NARS concealer once again. We're going to go on the other eye here and just pack it in. Maybe it's a packing brush. I don't know what this brush is. I don't know. Oh, and I can see the veins in my eyes. How crazy. Okay. We got that cut. I think my cutting skills are pretty good. I think that's a nice cut crease there. Now I don't know so much about the color skills, but you know, like I said, I wanted to be safe today, so we cut the crease with a lighter color of purple, but you know, it may not be as dramatic as what other people do. I like how this looks so far, though. I mean, I think it looks really, really nice. Now, and I didn't highlight yet just because I didn't know what I was going to be doing or how it was going to turn out, so I didn't want to put like an orange highlighter with a purple eye look. So we'll highlight after this, and I think that there's a nice highlighting shade in here, and I also do have a Fenty highlighter too. So we'll just see what vibe I get once this is all completed. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell. I think it looks really nice. The colors developed really well. The cut crease, I think, looks nice, so I think I'd be a little bit more courageous to go with 2 mismatched colors next time and see how that turns out. So for the inner corner, just to continue with that like crazy purple look that we have going on so far, I think I'm going to dip into the shade Love That, and I might use this and dip into the corner just like a very little amount just to punch up that purple. So we're just going to dip into that little corner there. Alright. Then we're just going to use, I'm not sure what this brush is either. But we're just going to dip into the shade Love That and just build up on that concealer. Not a lot of payoff so far, but we're getting there. I don't know if you can see, it looks a little still like the concealer color. Let's just keep building that up into a brighter purple. It's not really showing that well on the camera, guys. I apologize for that, but I will take a photo like I always do afterwards, just so that you guys can get a really good close-up of what it looks like. And maybe I'm so bold today to maybe try to bring that inner corner, like where that cut crease is. Maybe let's try. Again, I'm not doing my makeup for anything special today. I'm not doing it for anybody in particular, so if I screw up, no big deal. Maybe I'm gonna go to Walgreens today, that might be it. Just so I didn't time that computer out. Recording on my MacBook is not as easy as it sounded. Alright. So once again, you really can't see, I mean, you can see a little bit there, like the bright line that I have, but I think it looks really nice. So we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. That's a big dollop there. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to try to turn my face here so the camera can really pick up the development of that color with that concealer there. It's always tricky. Each eye is always different. Like, this did not happen on this eye as far as like the weirdness, congealing kind of thing it's doing on that. I don't know what it's doing on that eye, but it's always different. And I do think, like I said, I mean, you can't really see it that well on the camera, but I do think it's building up pretty nicely. So once again, we're going to try to drag that color over where I cut the crease between the dark purple and the light purple. I've done this part before where I drag the inner corner over. Maybe not so far over, but I thought it looked nice before, but I definitely think that this looks really nice. Definitely changes the eye look for sure. Just want to build up that color on this side here. If it looks like I'm going over twice, I am. Okay. Now, I know I said before that I like to do the under eye, which I definitely do. I don't know if I want to do purple or if I maybe want to go with like a really loud bright pink at the bottom. Let's see. What do I want to do today? I don't know. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is we will go with the lighter pink called Pinkity Drinkity, just because it's like dark, a little lighter. Maybe we'll go a little bit lighter underneath here too. So we're going to dip in to that color, Pinkity Drinkity. Again, not sure what this brush is called, but we're going in with it. We're going to just go right in the under eye here. Try to build that color up. And I mean, I'm not expecting a big payoff just because it is such a light color. We are doing the under eye. It's definitely going to look different. But not too different from my actual skin tone, so I'm not expecting a huge payoff here. And actually, it's probably more what I want, just because this is such a bright shimmery look. And again, you cannot see it on camera, but it's such a bright shimmery look that I don't want to like develop too much under my eye here this time, like I normally would. Oh, and if my hair looks more curly today, guys, it is totally because I used Miss Jessie's multicultural curly like gel thing. I have to find, if I can, I'll put it in the video and link it down below. But I found it at Target yesterday and I picked it up, and me saying multicultural, you guys might be like, what are you talking about? As I mentioned in the last video, my dad is Puerto Rican and Cuban, so I definitely have some mixed blood in me. My mom is, we just found out her actual nationality. She's mainly Polish, German, and Lithuanian. So we're celebrating diversity here, which is why I bought the multicultural curly gel, and it definitely gave my curls, because I do have a natural curl, and like wave, it gave them a nice, I don't know, bounce, I guess I would use, but okay. So for today we're going to dip into the shade Sister to underlie our brow here. Be a nice little like pink color. And here, I'll just show you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but I'll just show you. So this is a little bit more of like a pink. Oh, hi, you can see my face. It's a little bit more of a pink shimmer. So I think that will complement this look really nicely here. And it's a good way to highlight the brow that I did. Didn't go too hard with the brow today, but you know, show a little bit of work in there. And then I just want to clean this up just because it does look a little dirty. Again, you cannot really see that on camera, so I'm going to go in with that buffing brush that I use when I, blend in my shades normally. I don't think this really needs much blending today, so that's why I'm not doing that on that. But I do think that this area here just needs a little cleanup, so we'll just go ahead and take care of that. And then maybe I want to build up a little bit more on these colors just to give it a nice little once over, make sure everything looks intact here. Okay, so I have an update on my computer. Alright, so I think this is going to be the eyeshadow look. So now I'm just going to put on the eyeliner, do my eyelashes, and then I'll come back to do highlighter. Alright, welcome back. So you can see I did my eyeliner. It actually looks pretty even today, so I think I did a pretty good job. I used that PUR, once again, we're spelling on my channel because I don't know how to pronounce. We're using that PUR mascara today. That makes them look really long and sleek. I mean, you can probably see there, it looks pretty long. Okay, so for highlighting today, I do have the Fenty highlighter, the matchsticks in the shade Starstruck, and I do think that would look really nice with this look here, but I also do think that that shade Sister that I used under the brow bone there will look good as a highlighter as well, so maybe I'll do a little bit of a combination. So what I'll do first is I'll put this on just under my eye there, just above where I did the contour and the bronzer earlier before when I was off camera, and I'm going to just bring that color up just next to the eyebrow there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side here. You can see like that looks really bright and really nice. Yeah, you can see the same thing right there too. So we're gonna do that, and then when I just use the matchsticks, I think sometimes it's a little too bright, so I kind of like pat it down. But I think because I'm going to add another highlighter on top of it, I'm gonna use a brush. It might be able to like soften that up a little bit. And I know that sounds crazy. If I'm adding highlighter, it's only gonna make it worse, or not worse, but brighter. But I don't know. I think it'll be all right. So again, we're dipping into that color Sister, and we're just gonna go over that Fenty Beauty highlighter, and I'm like dipping, right? Like I'm like dotting my face with the brush because I want that cream contour to kind of blend out a little bit and not become so bright. I mean, it still is a little bright and maybe a little bit too developed because I'm adding on to it, but like I told you guys earlier, I'm doing this for myself today. I'm not going anywhere, so I have no one to impress or to think I'm crazy. So it's okay. Now, I like this light and bright look, and again, like it doesn't look like much on the camera, guys, but I just can't resist the dark shade here. Shade name is Wonderlust. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that to this look. Just because I'm in a dark mood today. I mean, you can tell, but you can also tell, you'll learn in my videos that I do like the color black. I mean, black couch, black makeup bag, black this, black that, darker hair. I do like the color black. So dark things just appeal to me. Okay. Now, some of you might think I ruined this look with this color, but I think it looks really nice. Okay, so I think this is the look for today. Once again, I'm not going anywhere, so it's not like, you know, anyone's going to see me, except for maybe the eye look when I go out to Walgreens, because I'll have my mask on. But I'm really pleased. I like how it turned out. I think it looks really cute. Okay, so I think this is the look for today. At the beginning of the video, I called you guys my looky-loos. I looked up that term after I said that, and I know it kind of has some, like, a negative connotation to it, but I think it's sometimes fun to, like, turn a negative connotation. In fact, you know what? I will read what Urban Dictionary had to say on what the term is. So the top definition of that word is a term for someone who looks at something with no intention of buying it, predominantly used for people who go to open houses when they have no intention of buying any real estate. And then I never read the first definition, just that on itself. I read another one as well. So the second definition is, besides referring to a person who looks at things with no intention of buying them, a special meaning is that of a person who holds up traffic by slowing down to look at an accident or fire or some other reality. I don't know what that means. And then finally, the third term here is people peeking through the gaps between stall doors and public restrooms, especially impatient bathroom trolls with annoying unsupervised children. I know Urban Dictionary is kind of like a funny place to go look up terms, but I just think that it's not that bad of a connotation, and I think it would be a fun little way to play on that word, just because, like I said, my channel's name is Looks with Ariel, so looky-loos. I think it's cute and funny. If you guys don't like it, and at this stage in the game I don't have any subscribers, but if you guys don't like it and you would like me to change it, put some suggestions down in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like me to do in future videos. I will be doing a softer look in the future. My 7th anniversary is coming up with my boyfriend, so we'll probably be doing something at home this year just because of the pandemic, and just we're not sure how rates are going to go, or cases are going to go up here, so we're just going to do something small, but I'm going to do like a soft, simple look. So I'll be doing that in the future, so no need to put that down there. But yeah, alright, well, this has been a great time hanging out with you guys today. I hope that you guys continue to watch and come back and like and comment and subscribe, guys, because I think that would be a really fun opportunity for me to just chit-chat with you guys. So, okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye!